Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony's Fix the Morning Show. I'm Tony T. Apologize for the late start. Just a technical issue. I was in the wrong link show. I was on a different show link, so I got it fixed. Sorry about that. We're with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving out live free picks here for you guys. And of course, if you would give us that like, that thumbs up, we greatly appreciate it. It really helps us build up our audience here when you do that. And we'll go ahead and introduce the cappers and get right to the picks as we don't mess around here on the Tony's Fix Morning Show. Let's say hello here to Alninos. Alninos, what's happening?
Yeah, doing all right. 2 and 3 day yesterday. Unfortunately, that 53-yard field goal beat my NFL pick. So rough start to the NFL season, but just one pick in, long way to go. So yeah, looking for a big bounce back today.
It's got a big bounce back indeed. Chris, what's going on?
Not much. 50-50 day there as well with the NFL game there. Had the over, and I don't know what happened in the second half, but just did get under that 47.5 there. So missed that, but the White Sox came through for us late last night. Got that done for us, and then cashed 4 home runs off the hit list. So a little bit of a bounce back, ready to get to it.
Yeah, that White Sox game was about the only thing going on last night because of the rain delay, and I can tell you that was a that was a wild one there last night. There in that one, the way all the lead changes, and finally the White Sox just took control in the later innings. Solo, what's happening?
All right, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy to be here. We also went 500. Split in that NFL game. I had the first half over, but I lost that second half full game over, 47 and a half, something like that. I think we lost that one. Hit the aces, but, like I say, 500. Basically been going 500 all week, so ready to fire. Let's make some money.
That's right, fire indeed. Yeah, I had one play only. I couldn't fire on a baseball premium yesterday, but had the divisional dog, with the Cowboys to get it done there against the Eagles. But let's get to it. We got a bigger card today, and I definitely found some premiums today in baseball as well as the NFL. So let's get to it. We'll start with the NFL game. This one in Brazil, Chiefs and Chargers. This one's still Chiefs here, laying 3. Heavy juice on the 3. I think at some point maybe we'll see a 3.5. I'm not sure, but if it is, I'm pretty sure it'll be bought back immediately. So if you want that 3.5, you better be quick on the buzzer there if you want to get that plus 3.5, because we're seeing heavy juice attached to it. Total 46.5. We start here with Chris.
Yeah, looking at this one, since I got burned with that over last night, a little bit limited on that total there, but we might see some defense in this. I mean, I know that they're both probably going to come out firing here and everything, but I still take under 46.5. I think they see a little bit lower there, and I'm just kind of testing the waters here with these totals as we get into NFL season, especially in a neutral zone here in Brazil. But yeah, I'm going to go for a little bit lower scoring game in this one.
There you go. Let's move right on over to Alinos.
Yeah, it was one of my stronger looks on this game was the team total over for the Chargers in the first half. It was 9.5. Now you're laying minus 150 now. Or probably even worse in other spots. But if you can find a decent number on that, I'd be all over that. Maybe if you don't want to lay that, I'd maybe lean to the first quarter over the 9.5. For the obviously for the both teams there to go over 9.5 in the first quarter. That's almost even money for that one. But again, the stronger play is just the Chargers team total over the 9.5. And yeah, if you're looking for some props and stuff, got 3 more props there in that doggy video for you. So make sure you go check that out. Again, I'm sure you can find a ton of props in this one. Might have some at the end of the show too for everyone there.
There you go. We move on over to Solo.
Yeah, Chiefs and the Chargers. Like you say, Chiefs, definitely had a good season last year. Defense was solid. I think that offensive line kind of fell apart down the stretch. I think they tried to adjust it, but I think it could take a couple weeks. Don't really like this run game. I think the Chiefs kind of start slow. I think it take a couple weeks for them to really get on the gas offensively. You got Harbaugh's second season, built this offensive line. I know they got Slater's out, but they got some good depth on offensive line. Solid run game with Hampton. I think the Chiefs kind of come out slow. I'm going to take this total under in the first half, under 23.5.
All right, there from Solo here. Tell you what I think here about this one. I'm going to take the plus price here. The Chiefs really struggled running the football last year. When you look at Hunt and Pacheco, just over 3.5 yards a carry. They weren't even getting 4 yards per carry. And then you look at Herbert. He had career years here and also entering the season in better health. Remember, he was banged up last year entering the season. Looking here at Herbert, a career high 7.7 yards per pass attempt and a career low 3 picks. And I know that loss at Houston is really stinging this team. I mean, that was that was a lot expected. The Texans were heading in the wrong direction, and Chargers let that playoff game slip away. And I think that's going to be focused. I think that's going to be a drive them this season. So I'll look at the plus price there, and that's with the Chargers. All right, divisional dog again. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Morning Show. As we continue on, and we'll move on over to college football. 2 on the slate for today, and then of course tomorrow the big card. We got James Madison, Louisville. We see Louisville 15. We see 14.5, total 55.5. Then Northern Illinois at Maryland. Maryland 16.5. The 17s are gone now. I saw one last night, total 46 in that one. We start here with Chris.
Yeah, looking at this James Madison in Louisville, I mean, I do see some rain potentially in the forecast there, but look what they did last year. I mean, with what we've got so far here. I mean, James Madison points per game 45 average. Louisville 51. I mean, can't really go off a short sample size there. But outside of the rain, I mean, I'd probably go up and over this. I don't think anybody's playing defense here. I think we can get up and over that total of 55.5.
There we go from Chris. Move on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, I love the over in the Louisville James Madison game. Louisville trended heavily to the over last year, and I think James Madison can actually keep up with them. I'll be on the points there with James, and you're getting a better number now than it was last night. So maybe sit on this. The total I would fire on that one. That one is getting that one is climbing, but again, so seeing 14.5 yesterday with James Madison's 15 now. So hey, might even get a better number closer to kickoff, but I don't mind the 15 at all right now.
They're from El
Ninos. Again, the rest of the games just leans to the dogs, but again, my strongest one obviously today would be James Madison.
They're from El Ninos on over to Solo.
Northern Illinois. I look at the other game here. Northern Illinois and Maryland. Northern Illinois, they've been played well in this spot. Then they knock up Notre Dame. I want to say last year, the year before. They've been tricky in these big spots. But Maryland has a nice quarterback. I think they have the best freshman quarterback in the nation, in Malik Washington. He is a stud. He's going to come out here, spread the ball around. Mike Locksley's getting up in there around his 9th year. I think he's going to control the line of scrimmage. I think Maryland is too big in the trenches. I think they scored well, but Illinois pinches in, take this total over.
Yeah, from Solo there. I'll tell you what I think here about these games. I'm going to go over with James Madison and Louisville. We have some experience at quarterback. Alonzo Barrett, Barnett coming back here for James Madison. Miller Moss, the former USA Trojan, he'll quarterback Louisville here. And both teams really good offensive performances in their opener here. 5-1 at home at the non-conference is to the over is Louisville. So I'll look at the over in that one. And also Northern Illinois and Maryland, I agree. Well, I'm going to lay that with Maryland in this one. Northern Illinois is going through a complete system change. They're going to go to a spread offense. And if you ever watch Northern Illinois, they're more of a running power team in the MAC. This is a complete overhaul of this team. And I got to give them credit because they had a good year last year, and the coach says, we're just getting by with our defense, and they only averaged like 22 points a game last year. They got to improve the offense a little bit, get to the spread. So that's what they're doing. But I think it's going to take a little bit of time. Well, you look at Malik Washington, that freshman, that opener. I know it was an FCS opponent, but man, 3 touchdowns, 27-43. That's pretty impressive for that freshman there over in Maryland. And when they're favored at this price point, Maryland 2-0 to the spread when favored between 14.5 to 17 points. And we saw Hoist quarterback in here for Northern Illinois. Saw limited work last year, but not very accurate. And they did not have a good showing there against Holy Cross in their opener, just 19-17. Again, this is a team that's going through a complete transition. And want to go here with we'll go here with Maryland in this one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Six Morning Show as we transition on over to Major League Baseball. 15-game card. Let's take care of any pitching situations here. There's a few changes here. We thought Jonah Town was going to start, but it's going to be David Peterson for the Mets as they takes on Cincinnati and Abbott. And then we'll move on over here to Pittsburgh. We'll use Johan Oviedo today, hosting the Milwaukee and Trent Priester. And what else do we have here? It'll be Valente Bayozo going for Miami. That was a TBD for much of yesterday. He'll go up against Christopher Sanchez for Philadelphia. Chris Sale back on the mound for Atlanta here. In this Tampa Bay hosting Cleveland, 50% chance of rain. Ian Seymour is now the bulk pitcher Tampa Bay will be using an opener. Instead of Logan Allen, it'll be Gavin Williams starting for Cleveland. So there's a change there. Hey, our old buddy Pablo Lopez comes back from that injured list. He'll get the start for Minnesota as they take on KC and Michael Wacha. We can pencil in Hunter Brown here, expected to start for Houston. Of course, Eric Getty goes on the injured list. So Hunter Brown expected to start here as he faces Merrill Kelly. There hasn't been much line. I couldn't find just one source of line in that game. So there may be some question marks still on who Houston's going to use there. But so far, I've seen Hunter Brown probable here for Houston as they takes on Texas and Merrill Kelly. Carson Seymour has been listed now, San Francisco starter, taking on Michael McGreevy. That was TBD yesterday for most of the day. Carson Seymour to start for San Francisco. Kyle Freeland gets to start today. We thought it might have been McCade, but Colorado's juggling around their bull. That's what these teams are going to do, right? Now they're calling up guys, they're trying to fit guys into the rotation, and they're juggling. So it looks like Kyle Freeland will start today for Colorado, hosting San Diego. Mason Barnett has been listed as a starter for Athletics, taking on LA and Soriano. Barnett, the starter for the Athletics. And Peyton Toll will get the start here for Boston on the road to face Arizona. So there you go with your pitching changes and your weather. So let's get to the blocks here. We started off with Nationals Cubs. The Cubs 212, total 10.5. Brewers and Pirates. The Brewers here $1.33 on the road, total 8.5. Mets and the Reds. The Mets $1.10, total of 9, and that 9 is juiced heavily. White Sox and Tigers. Tigers $1.82, total 8.5. Blue Jays and Yankees in a big battle in the Bronx. Yankees $1.29 and dropping, total 8.5. We start with Chris.
Yeah, looking at this Washington-Chicago game there, you got Jake Irvin on the mound there. For that, he can get rocked for sure. He's given up 20 home runs to right-handed batters. I don't know much on this Assad guy here. I think it's 10.5 for a reason. We're in Wrigley. Looks like trying to see where the wind's blowing out. Doesn't matter, out left to right field. So get up and over that total there. I think both of them can get rocked today, and we get up and over that total. I'm going to take Abbott at home with Cincinnati there, back him against the Mets in that one. And I feel like we just saw this Toronto-New York situation. I'm going with, I know it's Gausman, but it's Cam on the other side, so I'd rather take the Blue Jays right here with the money line.
There we go with first we want to El Ninos.
Yeah, I'll go. I like the under in that Mets-Reds game. It's probably one of my stronger plays in this slot. I'm also leaning to the Tigers -1, but again, it's not one I love too much or anything. Could definitely make a case for the White Sox that have been on fire, playing much better baseball than the Tigers right now. So again, I hate to talk anyone off a +160 or better there. So just a lean there for me. I haven't bet it. And Yankees, Blue Jays. I like the over in this one. If you don't get to one of these starters, I think you do get to the bullpen. So liking the over 8.5 there for that one. It looks like it's headed to 9. And one more thing I wanted to. For the Astros, I'm seeing a lot of Hunter Browns for the Astros. But yeah, I guess nothing confirmed yet. And I'm seeing them around -140, -150 right there.
All right, there we go with El Ninos on over to Solo.
White Sox and the Tigers. Shane Smith, we made a lot of money early in the season on the first 5. He kind of regressed a little bit. But as he regressed, the White Sox have kind of picked it up. Kind of been making a little money with them lately. Don't really like the Tigers. Definitely not laying 194 with Flaherty. Give me the White Sox on the money line. And also the Nationals and the Cubs. Irvin has definitely been rocked. Definitely can't get behind the side. I feel like both teams show up. I'd probably lean the over, but at this price, I'm going to take a shot with the Nationals and the plus money. No way I'm laying 225 with a side.
There you go. From Solo. Yeah, this is the price point we want for the Nationals, right? This is where we want them. We haven't got it recently, but we're finally going to get a big price on the Nationals. I'm going to take the price here. Cubs hitting just 229 over their past 28. The Nationals bullpen believe it or not over their past 28 games, ERA at 3.40. Maybe a lot of expiring contracts on that bullpen. I don't know, but I'm just guessing. But this is where you want them. The Nats 16-27 as road dog of +150 or higher, returning 2 units. I'll take the Nats in that one. Yeah, I can only look here at the Brewers. Don't like the price though, but look at the Brewers. They are hitting 272. A more complete team right now, more together, unlike what we saw with the Dodgers. Brewers bullpen past 29 games, ERA over 3. And against these NL teams with a slugging percentage of 390 or lower, the Brewers 7-0 in their past 7 against these teams, returning 7.2 units. I'll take them there. Yeah, I can only look at the White Sox plus price. Hey, this White Sox found something here. And also, Detroit, their past 28 home games, just 15-13, losing 3.5 units. Chicago, 14-15, their past 29 road games, winning 5 units. I'll take Chicago here, plus 169 here. They are hitting a little bit, 256 over their past 29. There, yeah, I don't want to backfire. Mets and Reds, just give me the over. These bullpens are starting to fade a little bit. Peterson's been hit up too. The Mets hitting 291 over their past 27. Peterson past 5 starts, ERA 7.5. Abbott ERA past 5, ERA 4.5. Both bullpens have been pounded. The Mets are 20-13 to the over as a road favorite of minus 110 or higher. Reds have gone over in 3 straight at home. I like the over in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony This Morning Show. Continuing with baseball, it's the middle block. Dodgers at Orioles. It is LA $1.56, total 9. Phillies and Marlins. The Phillies 255, total of 8. Mariners and Braves. The Braves $1.32, total 7.5. And we've got the Guardians and Rays. In this one, we've got the Rays $1.35, total sits at 8. We close the block with the Twins and Royals. Royals $1.27, total 8. We start with Chris.
Yeah, look at the Twins and the Royals. I'm going to take the under there. We've got Pablo Lopez and Michael Wacha. I'm going to go under 8 in that one. Don't know what we're going to see for scoring there. Braves are almost too much to take there. 142 at home. Mike could take. I only want to take the under there. I want to pass there. 7.5. Things could get out of control there quickly. Phillies, Marlins, Christopher Sanchez. I'm going to take the. Can't take that either. The run line is terrible too. Jesus, middle block is terrible. I'll tell you what, I'll take Tampa Bay at home on the run line for plus. I got plus 149 here to get to Gavin Williams. He's awful. So that's going to be the best play in the thing, I think, for me is Tampa Bay run line, that middle block.
Yeah, from Chris on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, Dodgers can't lose 4 in a row, can they?
They sure can.
No, I think they got to turn it around eventually, right? I think that's a good spot. I mean, hey, I don't know. I got to keep rolling with them. Maybe I'm just a fan here at this point. I don't know. But I still see them as the better team, better lineup, better starter, better. I mean, yeah. So I'll go Dodgers -1 there for me. Yeah, Phillies way overpriced. I'm leaning towards the Braves. I'm seeing a -130, and I like it. I like Sale there to get the job done with the Braves over Gilbert. And
all right.
Is the Twins Royals in this one?
Yeah, they're in this one. Yeah, they're in this one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back Lopez here. Obviously, you're not going to trust this Twins bullpen, but I'll go Lopez on the Twins in the first 5 innings here.
There with El Ninos. We move on over to Solo.
Dodgers and the Orioles got Glass now and Kramer. I really don't trust either pitcher. The Dodgers bats have definitely cooled off, but I think they'll show up today. Still don't think they'll win this game. Don't trust his bullpen. Taking this total over 9.
There from Solo. Tell you what I think here in this middle block. I'm going to take Baltimore at the plus price. Baltimore hitting the ball well. They hit the ball well in that Padres series. Hit 283 over their past 6. LA not. Glasnow 5 road starts. ERA over 5.5. Creamer's numbers have been better at home. LA here 10-18 of their past 28 on the road, losing 16.5 units. They have been burning money on the road here. Just can't follow. I got to look at Baltimore in that spot. Give me the Marlins at the plus 1.5 at plus 140. That's pretty generous there. I mean, look, and Bayozo is not that. I mean, his 27 starts, ERA 3.91, but Philadelphia hitting just 232 over their past 6. Marlins 255. Sanchez, his past 5 starts, ERA 3.52. Now, Sanchez has pitched almost 170 innings already. So, just beware here with these aces here. They could be fading a little bit. Bayozo at home, ERA of 2.93. Now, if you bet Philadelphia on the run line as a road favorite of -110 or higher, they're 23-27, losing 5 units. Hey, look at the Marlins of the home dog to the run line as a home dog this year, 31-19 to the run line, returning 7.5 units. So they lose a lot of 1-run games, right? So give me the Miami on the run line. Give me Miami run. I saw a plus 140 someplace right now, and that plus 1.5.
Close to it.
Yeah, I kind of got to take it here. I agree with Atlanta here. Gilbert on the road has been terrible. ERA over 6. This Seattle Mariners team has been trash on the road since the All-Star break. I think
they fell off.
Yeah, they're like 9-20 on the road over their past 29 games, losing 12.5 units. I got to take Atlanta in that spot. And boy, that Cleveland Guardians and Rays to me is a tough one to call there. I'm going to stay away from for the show here. The Cleveland bats have been just inconsistent. One day you see them hitting, the other day they can't. And you put them all together over their past 27 games, they're hitting just $198. Right?
Jax at minus 144 for Jax. I can't touch it.
It's rough.
I know it's rough there. You know what I'm saying? That's a tough call there. Pablo and yeah, that's true. Mako Waka up there. I'm going to probably stay away from that game as well. But I don't like what I saw with Minnesota in that last series against the Whites. Just really nothing in that series against the White Sox. That was just disgusting to watch. It was the only thing on other than the football game, right? That was the last baseball game that started. and it was delayed by rain, so it went on throughout the night. All right, let's continue on here. In the last block, we'll include Astros, Rangers. Astros $1.40, total of 7. Giants and Cardinals. Cardinals favored $1.16, total 8.5. Padres and Rockies. The Padres favored $2.10, total 11. Athletics and Angels. Angels favored $1.45, total of 9. Red Sox and D-backs. Red Sox $1.31, total of 9. We start with Chris.
Yeah, looking at this Astros-Rangers game there, it could be Hunter Brown looks like, but I'm going to take the Rangers at home with the plus money on the money line there. Just didn't like what I saw. I mean, the Astros had a time there with the Yankees past couple days, but I'm going to take the Rangers at home. And of course, the play that's just seems to be automatic for me is Athletics on the road here outside of the shelter. We know what they like the amenities there. So getting a nice plus price for the Athletics on that one, take that. And then I don't want to really get in front of the Giants right now. So I'll take it's plus 101 is what I've got. So I'll take the Giants on the money line as well on the road.
There from Chris on over to Alninos.
So what happened to the Astros? It looks like it was Arrighetti that was due up, and
Yep.
looks like he's done for the season with an elbow injury. So I guess it's going to be Brown on short rest, at least from what I'm seeing now. Again, this one you got to wait to maybe tune into the happy hour to confirm that one there. But yes, if it is Brown, I like the Astros -1 there. And hold on, back to these games. Padres getting pricey too. Might actually lean to an under in that one. I think if Freeland can come out and have a decent start here, I think Pivetta can slow these Rockies down enough to stay under this 11. And not much else late here, unfortunately.
All right, from Alninos, we move on over to Solo.
Yeah, don't really love this bottom slot, but I'm going to get back on board with the A's. We dropped the last one in St. Louis, but they're back on the West Coast. Soriano's been solid at home. I'm not a big fan of Barnett, but I just think these bats show up. I'd also lean toward the over.
Yeah, from Solo, tell me what I think about these games. Yeah, I could look at the plus money with Texas. They're in a battle here. Houston, just the up and down team that with hitting, right? 237 over their past 28. The Rangers bats have gotten hot over the past month, and the Texas bullpen in the better form. And you look at Houston as road favorite this year of 110 or higher. They've lost 4 units. Texas at home, 19-8 over their past 27, winning 9.5 units. I'll look at Texas at home there. I got to look at the Giants here. They've been a hot team right now, and they're hitting the ball. Cardinals hitting just 238 in their past 27. The Cardinals are breaking records for low attendance in their stadium right now, which is hard. All you see is empty seats in St. Louis, which you've never seen. You go back years that they're one of the most loyal fan bases, but they have turned on this team and mainly turned on this ownership there. So I'll look at San Francisco. This is a team that got themselves back in the wild card. Like I told you, no one runs away with the wild card in baseball. These teams come back to the pack, and the Giants see some life, and they're surging here. So I'll take the Giants in this spot. Yeah, give me the Rockies here at that big plus price. Well, Rockies hitting 311 over their past 6. Pavetta's numbers are worse on the road. Against lefty starters this year, San Diego 9-14 on the road, losing 4 units. And believe it or not, in their past 33 games at home, the Rockies are 14-19, returning 4.5 units. We thought the second half is when you take them, and if you did, you'd make money on the Rockies here in the second half of the season there. And yeah, I can only look at the Athletics at the plus price here. They're hitting the ball well. Angels have not past 27 games, 207. Those Soriano numbers at home have not been good. ERA over 5. Athletics bullpen, they've got together over their past 27 games against losing teams. this year. Athletics 19-13 on the road, returning 8 units. And if you're going to play Angels in this price range, you've lost 4.5 units. They're 8-9 at this price range at home. I got to look at the Red Sox here. They're hitting the ball. D-backs are not, and I don't trust Rodriguez. Rodriguez at home in ERA well over 5.5. And you bet the Red Sox is a road favorite of -110 or higher. They're 18-9, returning 6 units. In their past 10 games against losing teams on the road, 9-1, returning 8 units. So I can only look here at Boston in this one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Morning Show. As we continue on here, we move on over to the W. We're about a week left of games. Of course, Clayton, we will not see Clark for the rest of the year. She's out with that groin issue, so she will be shelved for the season. Let's go to the W here. Sparks and Dream. The Dream 5.5, total 170. Sky and Fever here. The Fever 11.5, total 161.5. This dropped down from an opener of 13.5. Liberty at Storm. It's the Storm 1.5, total 162. Got anything on these, Chris?
Not for the W today, no.
All right, here we go. Let's move on over to Solo.
The Liberty and the Storm. The Liberty basically resting players up, and even if they're playing them, they're kind of falling apart. The team's older. I think they've kind of lost their groove. I think the confidence is down. The Storm team is still fighting for position. I think obviously they're in, but just seeding wise, I think they're strong at home. Give me Seattle on the money line. And the Chicago Sky and the Fever game. Obviously the Fever the better team, stronger roster. Angel Reese came out, made those comments, threw a team under the bus the other day. They bounced back and got the win. I think they'll build off that momentum. I think she plays hard today. Let's take the Sky with the points.
There was Solo. All right, we got you through the WNBA. If you're looking for the CFL, check it out on the YouTube channel, because that's where you'll find Rod with his CFL reports. We're having a great year in CFL. 1 game today. I believe there's 2 or 3 tomorrow in the CFL. So check out the YouTube channel for Rod. Yep, we got 3 tomorrow, 1 today. It's up on the YouTube channel. All right, we got you through our sports for today. Now it's time for our Parlay Purple segment, where our cappers give out a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. We start here with Chris.
Yeah, give me for your teams here. Give me White Sox money line, Athletics money line, San Francisco Giants money line. Player props for the NFL. We're gonna go Quentin Johnson for the Chargers to get a touchdown. I think everybody's gonna be on Ladd today, but you gotta look at Quentin. And then for the home run prop of the day, it's gonna be C.J. Abrams with the Nationals there. He's got a home run off of everything that this guy throws, all the pitch types. So he's gonna be hard to get something by C.J. today.
There we go from Chris. We move on over to El Nidos.
I'll go with the under in the Mets Reds, over in the Blue Jays Yankees, and under in the where did the last one go? Sorry. Those two are definitely my strongest ones. I guess we'll go with that 2-teamer today.
There we go from El Nidos on over to Solo.
Let's go Braves money line. Let's go Rangers money line, and let's go Maryland and who was it? Maryland and Northern Illinois over.
Yeah, from Solo. I got a 2-teamer here, baseball. We'll take the Marlins here at the run line, the +1.5, +135, +140, and we'll take the Athletics there. All right, we got you through our Parlay Pro segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks. Heading to a big weekend of action with NFL, college football, Major League Baseball, the W, and more. So check us out over on our site at Tony's Picks. Link is in the description, and you'll be able to find our best bets and more right over at tonyspicks.com. Ready to roll with this big card here on Friday. Let's see what's rolling here. We'll see what Chris has got for sale over at Tony's Picks for today's card. See what he's got going here. Chris, what you got?
I guys got you a best bet in baseball and NFL. I also got a 3-pack in baseball today. It's got my best bet included in there, two premiums with that. So yeah, a couple plays out there today. Got one, like I said, for the football game tonight. But anyway, we'll do that. We're hop on something short term here. 3 days. You guys like the weekend pass? Get you everything I put in there. I'll have some college football getting put in there today. Some more NFL for the weekend for Sunday. More baseball. Be covering all that stuff. So we'll be doing all that stuff. Make sure you use the promo code checkout Tony T. Save 15%. 2-for-1 capper. To put money in your pocket makes a lot of sense. So yeah, just definitely do that. And then yeah, just hop on something there. Let's continue to try to stay hot in college football as we head towards tomorrow, and just get through the rest of baseball here.
That's right, boy. Here with Chris over at Tony's Picks, ready to roll here with the card here from Major League Baseball, NFL, and more. So get on board. You can see the plays ready to go here. Profit guarantee on our 1-day passes. They must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Get on board with Chris here at Tony's Picks. All right, let's see what's rolling here over at Tony's Picks. And, of course, we'll see what El Ninos has got for sale for today's card. El Ninos been hot over the last 30. Al, what you got?
Yeah, I got my play for the Friday night football, which has been up there, and it's still very bettable. So go check that out. It was my favorite play of the week, so definitely would have been my game of the week on a Sunday too, not just forcing a play there on a random weekday. Really like this one. And yeah, also got my Grand Slam there if you want to go check out some more baseball action. If you're still tuning into that, I'm sure I am. You know, that's still one of my favorite sports to bet, if not my favorite. And again, it's going to be a great day for a long-term 2-for-1 capper pass. Make sure you check your email, especially with that Astros pitching question mark there. Big question mark there for the Astros. So yeah, make sure you take advantage of those team plays over at Tony'sPicks.com.
That's right. All our plays are in the system by 11 a.m. Eastern time, but we continue to handicap for our customers looking for those late plays, and those late steam plays are emailed directly to your inbox using the email used when you sign up for the service. Late steam play, a feature I don't see anywhere else but here at Tony'sPicks.com premium. So get on board with the long-term subscriptions here with Al right now. All right, let's see what Solo's got rolling over at Tony's Picks for today's card and into a big action weekend. And what you got, Solo?
Well, we're just sitting here watching CD Lamb drop a lot of passes. We're going to move on.
Oh, yes.
Got a best bet MLB, best bet college football, best bet NFL. So I think I got 4 total plays today. Think about a little late minute steam on one of these MLB plays. Definitely like the card today, but we kind of loaded up for the weekend. So sign up with me short-term, long-term, pair me with your favorite capper, pair me with the hottest capper. Win football season. We're going full-blown, baby. Let's get to the bank.
Let's get to the bank here. Good Solo here with the best bets up here. You can see a best bet, college football, MLB, NFL, ready to roll with Solo over at Tony's Picks. Now, instead of buying the plays individually, you may consider going with the long-term pass, the 3-day pass. You guys love that on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, filled with lots of sports from NFL and MLB. College football tomorrow with that big 40-plus game card as well. So lots of action. This is the time to get the long-term pass. You may consider that 3-day pass here on the weekend. You guys like that. So get on board with Solo and use a promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save that 15% off. And you can match Solo with your favorite capper with the 2-for-1 capper promotion. All right, I've got a best bet on the board right now from NFL. Also, a 3-pack from baseball. I am the #1 unit producer in baseball, documented over at Tony's Picks. Of course, all our records are based on $100 unit wager size. So, guys, check us out over at Tony's Picks. Hit that link in the description and get right on over there. All right. If you happen to miss any of our shows, head on over to our YouTube channel. The link there is in the you just hit the YouTube and just type in Tony's Picks, right? You search that, hit that in the search console, and you'll be able to find our page. And over there on the YouTube, there's a lot of great content. And if you want to watch any of our live shows on replay, just hit the live tab, and you'll be able to watch our replay. Happy Hour, Rod hosts that here Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Tune into the Happy Hour if you can. Also, members features here. If you'd like to support us, become a channel member, get early access to my videos. A way to support us for the work that we put in the channel. Video on demand, a lot of great content up there. Of course, my deep dives in baseball. We got Alessandro with his UFC video up there right now, ready to roll with that. Of course, Chris coming in with his home run prop videos. I got 18 more videos up there from college football for the week. Got the whole week up already now. You can see them in deep dives in one video or more. You guys check it out there over at Tony's Picks YouTube. Rod's got his CFL report ready to roll. Got a pick on the Chiefs Chargers, going deeper dives there. Keep an eye on Ron Crawford because he comes in with his KBO plays. Those come in overnight. So if you need your overnight action, check that out over there. So lots of great content. Also, the 2-3 zone, WNBA. Today, it's going to be Ramon, Ron, and Justin in that 2-3 zone. So, guys, check out that video, very popular video over at Tony Speaks YouTube with the 2-3 zone WNBA action still going. If that's not enough, hit our shorts tab. A lot more shorts populating up there. You'll see Brian Pittler. You'll see also El Ninos coming in with the shorts. So lots of great content right there over at Tony Speaks YouTube channel. Cappers talk a little bit more about what they got going on over at Tony Speaks. And, of course, there with Chris, your home run hit list video has been very popular over at Tony Speaks YouTube.
Yeah, we've been gaining some popularity there with some likes and comments. The interaction has been real great and everything. I appreciate everybody there. We're up to 13 for the week so far as we head into today and tomorrow. So definitely big cards both days. I got you 5 out there today. I'll get you some additional ones as well as lineups were confirmed. That's what I had last night when I did it. And to answer the chat there, I don't tell you guys to take 2 home runs in the home run hit list. That's probably not going to happen because you never know how it is on a game. That's more of just a live thing. If you feel it, then do it. I'm not going to tell you not to or to do it, but it's a big leap there to take people for 2 home runs in a game. Sometimes they're hot and you do it, but anyway, on the home run hit list, I just tell you to take 1 home run. Don't parlay them together. Play them straight. You're getting plus money with these guys. Stop trying to parlay them and you're losing every single time, if you pick the wrong pairing. So anyway, yeah, keep the comments coming. I appreciate everybody there. Appreciate the love on that one, and we'll keep putting it out.
Very good there. Now, of course, El Ninos, you've got your dog video. We're also at the -1, and we see some shorts up there as well.
Got some more props for everyone today. Since it's just a single game, the NFL decided to focus on that and take a shot at some more props. We got some plus 300s and flirting with a plus 400 there too. So go check them out if you like taking some long shots.
There you go from El Ninos Corsola. We see here on the morning. Sometimes you'll pop in here on the happy hour as well.
Yeah, try to pop in on the happy hour. I'm definitely gonna be sliding through the 2-3 zone when the playoff season pick up. These games down the stretch not as meaningful, but starting next week we'll be back on there, and definitely more morning guys. So I'll be tapping in 2-3 times a week on the morning show. If you don't take anything else, don't parlay.
Yep, that's the way to go, dude. I don't parlay at all. I play it at an exchange, and there's no parlay in there, which I'm glad because it keeps me away from that parlay button. All right, I don't even hit it actually. All right, that's gonna do it here for the Tony's Morning Show, guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Anybody have anything to say before we close it out?
Louisiana Tech plus 37.5.
Gonna get LSU?
Yes, sir.
Oh, there you go. What's your thoughts on that team? Because it's a Crumby there, right? He said they've
Sonny's down there building a nice little program. They got a little big in the trenches. Obviously, obviously you got LSU's going to be at the top, but throughout the rest of the state, a lot of teams going to be pretty much balanced. They got a lot of players that played at higher level as well. Crumby coming from TSU back in the day. He's seen it all. Big game. Obviously, they can't compete. They can't stun, but 5 touchdowns, that's a lot. This LSU team really struggles running the ball. I like Nussmeier, but there's familiarity. We played them 2 years in a row, or last year and the year before. A lot of these players are very familiar with high school and the whole nine. I think they'll compete. They're not going to win, but about 27, 28.
There you go. They're going to cover that one here. That big number there. It's a big one for LSU. How do you think the fans going to respond after that win against Clemson?
Oh, LSU fans? Oh, this is Death Valley. This is the toughest place to play in sports. The best home advantage in all of college football. It's going to be electric. It's going to be loud. Like I said, they're going to get all behind Nussmeier. They have hope. This is the first game Brian Kelly's won as an opener.
Yeah.
So since obviously his first one, but since what's my guy in Cincinnati since he was there, Burrow. So they got a lot of momentum. This defense looks a lot better, especially the secondary. The LSU secondary's got torched for the last 2-3 years, but they got some speed, got some nice little transfers. I like Delaney, big time corner out of Virginia Tech, but even before that, played right here in Maryland. Archbishop Spalding, solid guy, probably go first round. Nice little corner, LSU. They're gonna fight this year, and Alabama's done. I hate to keep harping on the coach, but he's out of his league. This shit is moving too fast. He can't keep pace. He needs to go back to a smaller school. I'm not saying he can't coach, but this job is too big for him. What has he lost? Like 5 games versus non-ranked teams. It took Saban like 270 games to lose that many games. Just in the wrong spot, bro.
There you go. There with the Alabama issues there. Okay. Cody Banks asked about an interview. Well, we're kind of late in the show now, but just send us an email here to service@tonyspicks.com, and we'll get back to you there if you'd like to get in here with an interview here on the show. All right. That's going to do it here for the Tony's Morning Show. We're back again tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. East time. Lots of college football, MLB on the board as well, CFL, W. So we're ready, guys. And no NFL tomorrow, but they come back here on Sunday, Monday. So we'll be ready to roll here with more sports picks for you guys. All right, anybody? That looks going to do it. We're going to wave goodbye, guys. Make it a winning one. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony 6 Morning Show.